We're making smoked lobster surf and turf burgers. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put these lobsters on the smoker. Get those on there. All right, so while the lobsters are going, I'm gonna make some bacon, and we're gonna use the bacon in the lobster salad. So this is a new way to cook bacon. I've been doing it for a while. What I do is I just take all the bacon all at once out of the pack, kind of break it up, just so it's not all stuck together. And I'll get like a small saucepan like this, and I'll just put it in the pan. And what happens over time, all of it will become crispy. It won't be flat, but it'll all be super crispy. Perfect if you just wanna like chop it up into little bits. So now I'm gonna make a lemon aioli. I think it's gonna be the perfect sauce to balance this surf and turf burger out. It's gonna go great with the lobster. Lemon always works with seafood. And then you have the mayonnaise aspect of it. That's gonna go well with the burger. And also I'm gonna be adding some chopped up pickles, garlic, and a little honey. So it's almost like a tartar sauce too. I think it's gonna be a great sauce for this surf and turf burger. I'm gonna chop up some raw garlic. Now, I was thinking about cooking this garlic before I add it into the sauce, but I actually think that having it raw will be the right thing. Dice up that garlic, get it ready for the sauce. You don't want it to be too chunky. Garlic can be spicy if it's raw, so you want to make sure you have very small pieces that kind of blend in with the sauce. We're gonna get some pickles. I think we need like 2 pickles. Can't open the pickles. So what I'm gonna do with these pickles is we're gonna dice them real fine. So I'm gonna just cut them in half. Now we're just gonna cut them into little strips. So we went from full pickle to pickle strip. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here and just dice these pickles up. We're gonna get those in with the garlic. It's lemon time. We're gonna mince zest, not to be confused with minced, the lemon. So we're just gonna go all around. This stuff I love. This stuff is very powerful. That's a deep lemon flavor, if you know what I mean. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some lemon juice. As always, when I do this, you do not want all this lemon juice to add too much water to your sauce. Safety first when it comes to lemons, okay? So we're just gonna squeeze that lemon right in there. The lucky ingredient, mayonnaise. We're just gonna squeeze, oh, come on. Come on, bunch of mayonnaise. Maybe about, I don't know, is that 3/4 of a cup, maybe a cup. As with inches, I'm not good with mayonnaise. I'm going to balance out with a tad of honey. Just a little. A little sweetness goes a long way. And a little bit of salt. Always gotta have salt. You know, it's funny when they taste it, like how many spoons do the guys who taste stuff use? Like they're like always using spoons, like where do they put those spoons? It's actually really good. All right, so we're gonna check up on our lobsters, see if they're doing okay. I hope they are, I haven't seen them in a while. Here we go. Exhibit A, Exhibit B. He hates being called Exhibit B. He used to be Exhibit A, they switched, now he's all upset, so. Exhibit A, smoked lobster, and smoked lobster 2. Bacon's going good, see? Look, it's getting there, it's getting there. This is such a cool way to cook bacon. And if you haven't done it, you should do it. Now it's time to break up the lobster. Hopefully, because we didn't boil these, there's not a ton of water, it's not gonna come out, see? Nice. Rip off these tails, let's just separate everything. These claws off. This is really, really hot, and I probably should have cooled them down, but up, and there it goes. There goes the green stuff. Get all this. All right, so we're gonna take these heads, we're gonna save them for later. We don't need them right now. I'm gonna put them off to the side. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the meat out of this lobster. I'm gonna do it my own way, and no one's gonna make fun of me. Is just slice it down like that, and right in half. Beautiful, look at that, perfectly cooked. Look how perfectly cooked that is. And it's smoked too, so it has a smoke flavor. Lobsters can be quite messy. All right, now we're gonna cut these claws. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna rip these off. Make sure you get it clean. You don't wanna lose out on the meat that goes in there. You just wanna pull the cartilage out just like that. See that? Perfect. Now, I'm gonna separate the knuckles from the claws. Put those off to the side. And now we're just gonna extract the meat from the claws. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this with a knife. Hit it. Crack it open like a true professional. You just scrape that knuckle meat right out. Look at that. Beautiful. Pull those tails out. All right, next step is we just want to chop this lobster up. I don't want it too small. I don't want it like a mince. I want it to have some chunks in there. Just gonna take it and put it in here, and we're gonna mix a few things with it. This is gonna sound a little wild, but this bacon's almost done. We have this special butter, Chesapeake Bay butter. It's like a seafood butter. It's great with lobster. I'm gonna take a little bit of it, and I'm gonna throw it in with the bacon, not because there's not enough fat, but just because I want that extra bit of flavor in there. See the butter's melting in there, infusing with that flavor. Look, so we got little pieces of curled bacon, perfect for chopping up. So the bacon's pretty much where we want it. It's ultra crispy. Just gonna take it, I'm gonna lay it out in this towel, get all that excess grease off of there. I'm gonna chop it up. Look at that though, literally perfectly cooked. I'm gonna take our bacon fat and butter mixture, look at that, and just put a little bit of it in with the lobster. Just a little. Just toss that up. That's gonna add so much flavor to it. The only thing we're missing, I think, is a little bit of lemon. A little lemon goes a long way. This is way too little, but, you know, goes a long way. All right, so we're gonna mix that up. Let's taste this. Dash of salt in here. Beautiful. I'm going to be creating bacon bits. Just like this. That's how they do it. And we're just gonna go one more time this way. And the bacon has been bit. How's that look? Good? Does that look good to you? Let's get it in. Just gonna pick it off with my hands, who cares? We're just gonna mix the bacon in with the lobster. This is a lethal combo right here. Look at that. I love how we went heavy with the bacon. Because normally on a burger, you'd put like slices of bacon on it, but some people don't like bacon burgers because they don't meld well with the burger. This is gonna be all mixed together. It's gonna be cohesive and smooth. And next on the agenda, we're making the burgers. We got some really nice 80-20 burger meat. Check that out. Salting a burger correctly is extremely important. Pan is piping hot. Look at the smoke. 1, 2. Just gonna let those go. Buns. What I'm gonna do is butter them up and I'm gonna throw them on the smoker. Get a good amount of butter on there. Beautiful. These are brioche buns. I think the sweetness in these will add a lot to this burger. Just gonna take them and throw them on the smoker. 3, 4. Just let those go. Keep an eye on them. You don't wanna lose them. Never wanna lose your buns. Flip time. Easy. Look at that. All right, now I'm going in with the cheese. We're going with a mozzarella, like a fresh sliced mozzarella. I think will perfectly complement the lobster and the burger at the same time. Like if you're going with like a sharp cheddar or an American, I don't think that complements well with a lobster or seafood. So this is the perfect mild cheese to do what we need it to do. Having a cheese do what you need it to do is very important. Let's prepare the other stuff we're gonna be using. I'm gonna be putting tomato on this. Extremely thin tomato slices. There is nothing worse than a thick tomato slice on a burger. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. We're only doing 1 per burger. Ratio is extremely, extremely important on a burger. If the burger has a bad ratio, you might as well not even eat it. Buns. Smoked buns. Lemon garlic aioli tartar. 1 spoon. Evenly distribute. Remember, ratio is extremely important to me, and presentation is extremely important to me. I want this to be the perfect burger, have perfect bites, and look very good. Look how perfect that fits. Look how perfect. Oh, are you kidding me? First goes our burger patty. Go ahead and put that just like that. Go ahead and put that like that. Put our lobster on top. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shape it so it fits on perfectly. Kind of like a crab cake almost. 1, and then make sure it stays. Are you kidding me? Look at how good that looks. Okay. Lastly, I'm gonna build our top buns. So I'm just gonna put them right here. We're gonna hit it with another tablespoon or so of our lemon tartar aioli. And now for a little freshness and a little bite, we're gonna add some arugula. And now without further ado, hat time. 1, 2. How do they look? Do they look good? All right, this is risky, but I'm gonna try to get you a cross section. I'm gonna go very slow. Risky, risky. We'll put that on later. Look at that. Lemon aioli, tomato, burger, bacon, lobster, salad, arugula, lemon aioli on a brioche bun. Oh my God. It's so good.